Hey, Fassel, can you hear me?
Yes,
All right. I just Gary walked through a security thing here.
that's good. I think we can go ahead and start. Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. So my name is Faisal Aklan. I'm the associate professor in industrial systems engineering here at University of Louisville. I'm the director of the Master of Engineering in Engineering Management program. We also have Leanne Ellis. She is the assistant director of engineering graduate programs in the Speed School of Engineering. Um, hey, Leanne.
Hello, hello. I'm sorry, I'm walking into a baseball stadium. So sorry, but
Enjoy.
I
Yeah, yeah,
but I am here. I am here.
sure. Before we start, we can do a brief introductions, if you don't mind. You can share your name, where are you from, and then if you can share how you heard about the information session and the program, that would be great. And we can start with anyone who's willing to start.
Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, yes, I'll go first. My name is Mubarak Wilson. I'm actually in New Jersey. We have a secondary office that is located in Louisville. We work very closely with Raytheon. I've been working on the additive manufacturing. I know this is still in the early phases, but I know Raytheon is working with University of Louisville as well. But a couple of my colleagues went to U of L. Actually, my mentor went to U of L, and so he's been singing praises about the school. Um, I work for the government, and so the government is willing to help us further our education, provided it's in line with what we work. So I actually have a bachelor's in mechanical engineering from NJIT, and so I've been exploring, pretty much looking at schools that I could, further get a master's in engineering management, and U of L was one of them because of my colleagues singing good praises about it. And also, although it's with the government, I need to stay within budget, and it's pretty decently priced. And so that was also one of the key factors into why I'm interested in learning more about the school.
Good, good, and that's great to hear. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
So I have a question. Does your mentor, did he go through the engineering management program?
So yeah, yes, my mentor. I actually have two mentors. I believe she graduated in '75. It's been a very long time ago.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, so it's been a very long time ago. I'm unsure if I know she got her bachelor's from U of L. I'm unsure where she got her master's from. But again, this is a very, very long time ago, so
Oh, no worries, no worries. Thank you.
no problem.
who wants to do it next?
Yeah, I can go next. Good
Sure.
evening. James Oswine. I'm a speed school graduate. I graduated with a CS degree. I'm an old timer, so back in 2011. I've been in the field ever since. Um, I'm an acting director of engineering for a distillery. And there's a lot of concepts I think that you guys teach in this course that drawn me to it. I'm on sabbatical for about the next 6 months. So I want to get engaged here, and I think the thing that really draws me to it the most is as far as my understanding is concerned, maybe we can get to this, that certain professional certifications can contribute towards a degree, and I'm really interested in that. I really want to round out my knowledge in the management side, and I think this would be a great program for that.
Good. Yeah, and then for those who are in Louisville or who will visit Louisville, feel free to reach out and we can meet you in person and give you a tour to our labs and campus.
That'd be great. Yeah, I'll take you up on that.
Yeah, I'm in the office almost every day, actually.
All right.
Good. Thank you, James. Who wants to share, introduce themselves next?
Guess I'll go next. Are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so my name is Aladino Perez, and I'm recently separated from the military. Always passionate about staying in the engineering field. I had a massive break from the traditional academia when it comes to engineering. I finished my bachelor's degree in electrical engineering technology back in between 11 and 12 as I was going through the active duty process. Recently separated. I'm actually located locally in the Fort Knox area. And coincidentally, this past spring, I went did a campus tour with one of my kids that's potentially going into college, considering your facility. So while I was over there, I was given the tour by one of the students that was in the engineering program. So I figure, since I'm local, having already interest in the school itself, why not give it an opportunity or give it a try or gather some additional information on it. Ideally, I would like to stay in the field, continue to expand, and see myself as someone that's put the education on hold because of the career that I had in the past, and now I look forward to re-engaging and reconvening with the official part of my academic process.
Yeah, good. So which building you toured last time when you visited?
So we did an overall open campus tour, just get price with the different the housing, the departments. My daughter, she's more into the nursing, interested in the nursing.
I see.
But this one that we did was a general one. But when I was there was a student that he was going through the engineering program himself. I believe he was a junior or a senior. So I asked a couple of questions, and that sparked my interest and consideration for the school itself.
That's good. Good, good. Who else wants to introduce themselves? Osman, can you hear us?
Yes, I'm here. I just kind of like I had difficulties joining earlier, but yeah, my name is Osman. I'm excited to be a part of this program. I have a background in petroleum engineering with a concentration in CCUS, and I also hold a minor in business. Um, I currently work in utilities, where I've gained experience with projects, operations, and also solving complex problems. So I joined this program because I wanted to strengthen my leadership skills and also my management skills, so I can take on greater responsibilities and grow professionally overall. So I look forward to learning from this program.
Good. Thank you for joining.
No problem. Thank you.
And we have Sean. Can you hear us? And yeah, Sean.
Hey,
we
good
can
afternoon. How you doing?
Good afternoon. Yes. You joining from Mississippi?
I'm joining.
Yeah, we lost him. I think we have Bond. Is that how you say your name? BC? Yeah, that's fine. We can go ahead and start. So what we'll do is I will walk through some slides I have here briefly, and then we'll open it for questions and this open discussion. So for those who don't know what engineering management is, based on the American Society of Engineering Management, they define it as the art and science of planning, organizing, allocating resources, and directing technical activities. So it bridges the gap between engineering expertise and business management. It focuses on leading teams and projects with technological components. And one of the questions we usually get is, what is the difference between an engineering management degree and an MBA, right? So I have summarized that in this graphic here. So if you think about the engineering, pure engineering or traditional engineering degree, it focuses more on the design, analysis, and technical excellence. The MBA or the traditional business or management degree, they focus on strategy, finance, marketing, operations, and organization leadership. And engineering management is like a bridge that links the two fields together. So we focus on problem solving, technology management, leadership, decision making, and cross-disciplinary management. And because of the name of engineering, right, we focus mainly on engineering related topics, but also we integrate that with technology management and business topics. So in summary, the engineering management is an integration of problem solving and leadership and problem solving and solution development. Now, if you think about today's work environments, the skills that people need are different. So technical skills are not enough. You need to have what we call the 21st century skills, such as effective communication. You need to work with people, with teams. You need also to even communicate with AI, with machines, and then also management essentials. Problem solving, you need to be able to identify and solve problems. Financial analysis, defining opportunities, validating ideas, and also decision and risk analysis, IP, and management law and negotiation. So all these topics and others are covered within the engineering management program. We have courses related to effective communication. We have courses related to project management, safety management, marketing, leadership. We have courses on process improvement, quality management. We also teach management law, IP law, and then decision making, risk analysis, and financial management. Our program is flexible, convenient, so it's 100% online. There is no requirement to come to campus. Unless you want to attend the graduation ceremony at the end, we'll be happy to have you here. And then there is no set time for class meetings. It's asynchronous, where we'll talk briefly later about how the courses are structured, but we have videos, we have discussion boards, and even though it's asynchronous, you can reach out to the instructors, you can schedule meetings with them and meet with them through Teams, or even some of them will share your phone numbers with you. It's also accessible open to international students as long as they satisfy the language requirements. There is no thesis requirement, there is no GRE requirement. The courses are 8 weeks long, and we offer courses in spring, fall, and summer. We have 2 terms each semester. We also have multiple start times. We'll talk about that. And also the program provides opportunities for networking. You will be working with peers across the globe, students from different backgrounds and different geographical locations. We also offer merit-based scholarships, and that will be discussed also later. Now, you may ask, what can you do with an engineering management degree, right? So this is a brief list of what our engineering graduates can do, or the jobs that they can do. So you can work as a data science manager. You can work as a senior consultant. You can work as engineering change leader. You can be a president of a company, operations leader, healthcare manager, manufacturing manager, project manager, so and you name it. We also have a list of some companies here where our students come from or work at. Raytheon Technologies, we have Meta, Ford, UPS, Humana, Boeing, Navy. So basically with the engineering management degree, you can work anywhere, whether it's a manufacturing or healthcare, logistics, insurance companies, banks. Now, in terms of courses, So the program is 30 credit hours. We have two required courses, which are EM 613, 661, which are the operations management, and then the engineering statistics too. And then we have a list of courses that you can pick from. And as I said, so you need 30 credits. So those can be 10 courses, or it can be 11. So if you take the process improvement, we have that as 1.5 to 1.5 credit hours courses. And the reason we do that is because that course is offered in one semester, 2 terms, and that's part of the Six Sigma certificate that we'll talk about in the next slide. So as I mentioned, we have 6 terms per year. We have 2 terms in the fall, 2 terms in the spring, 2 terms in summer. And these are the dates here for the terms. So like summer term 1 is from May to June, 8 weeks within that period. And then term 2 is from June to August. Now, how do we structure our courses? This is an example for the course I teach, EM 620 Safety Management. So first we use Blackboard Ultra as the platform, and students will land into the course homepage, and then they can navigate through the information and tools available. We structure the courses into modules. Most of our courses are structured into 6 or 7 or 8 modules, and provide students with engagement content, activities, and they can also track their progress. So for example, for this EM 620, we have 6 modules, and the dates here are for the summer, but it can differ based on the term and based on the semester. So module 1, for example, we cover history of safety, accident theory, and investigations. And then in second module, we cover the cost of safety, hazards control, the OSHA requirements and guidelines, and workers' compensation, and so on. And each module will include a video recording and then a lecture. It will have also a discussion board, and then a homework assignment. The course will also have exams or a course project based on the course itself. So there will be weekly modules. Students can also track their progress within the course. And we have discussion boards, as I said, we have homeworks, we have exams. And you can also email the instructor within the Blackboard Ultra, or you can send them individual email. But we prefer that students reach out to instructors through Blackboard Ultra, because some faculty, especially or those who are adjuncts, they usually don't access their university email often. So, but if you email them through the Blackboard Ultra, they will access that. One unique aspect within the engineering management program is the graduate certificate in Six Sigma and the Six Sigma Black Belt. So we have 3 courses or 4 courses, EM 613, 661. These are required, as we mentioned. And then we have 1 course that is divided into 2 1.5 credit hours, which is EM 684, 85. This is the process improvement course. So once you finish these courses, they will be counted towards your engineering management degree, and you can also get the graduate certificate in Six Sigma from UFL. You pay $40 application fee, and then you get that certificate once you finish these courses. If you're also interested, you can get the Six Sigma Black Belt certification through the Institute of Industrial Systems Engineers. We have a collaboration with them where our engineering management program is designated as a qualified training provider by them. So once you finish these courses, we have a project within the process improvement courses, EM 684, 85. And that project will be considered for you as the ISE Blackboard certification project. And they also have exam. We prepare you within the courses to take that exam. And I think there is a fee less than $100 for the Six Sigma Black Belt exam. Now, for admission requirements, we do require a bachelor degree in engineering or equivalent. So a bachelor degree or equivalent in engineering or related field from an accredited institution. We also require a minimum of Calculus 1 and basic statistics. Usually most of students will have these requirements, but if you didn't have them, we can work with you on finishing those in the first semester or even before. So we have different options, whether you can take them online through a platform like Straighter Line, or we, for example, for statistics, we have another course that can be counted towards your elective, but you take it to satisfy the statistics prerequisites. We do require a minimum GPA of 2.5 on a scale of 4.0. If a student doesn't have, or their GPA is less than 2.5, we will review their application. We'll work with them on a case-by-case basis. We'll look at their experience and other things. This is the link here. So if you go to our program web page, you can see the link there for the application, or if you search Louisville graduate school application, you can find that link. Right now, the good news is that the application fee is waived for a limited time, and that's I think $60, $65. So it's waived, so you can apply paying that fee. So for the application, we do require 2 letters of recommendations. Usually there are 2 options, whether you can put the name of your reference there and then they can upload the letter, or you can get the letter from them and upload it yourself. I mean, that's the better option. If you get the letter, you can make sure it's uploaded on time. We also do require, yes, yes, please, yes, please.
On the application waiver, I'm just trying to locate that magic code for them to put in.
Yes.
They did not get back to me.
Uh-huh.
So what I'm asking, if you are going to proceed with an application, to send me an email, and it's attached to this slide, but you can send me an email and just remind me that you were in tonight's session, and then I will find that application fee waiver code for you. If you're military, active duty, then you would not be required to pay that fee. So that's a bonus also. But thank you.
Thank you, Leah. Yeah, if you can put I will put your email in the chat later so that they can get it. So yeah, so 2 letters of recommendations, and then you need either a personal statement or resume, one of them. And if you upload both, that's fine, but we just require one of them. Also, we need a official transcript for all post-secondary coursework. At the time of the application, if you only have a copy, you can upload that, and then you will need to submit the official later. If you graduated from UofL, we don't need the you don't need to submit the official transcript. We can get that. Okay, and then we have multiple deadlines for the application. So basically, you can apply anytime, but in order to be able to start in a specific term or semester, we need to have some time, I think like 3 weeks or 1 month before the term, so that we can process your application on time. But we usually work with the students. Once we see the application, we work with them and we make sure they are admitted on time. For the current program cost, right now it's $863 per credit hour for the 26-27. We should have updated that 26-27 academic year. There is also $10 per credit hour for each online class. And then we have $50 technology fee, that's per semester. And then some courses have textbook fee. So that's, for example, we pay $50 or $60 for the textbook. And some courses, they don't require a textbook. So for active duty, it's a reduced rate, it's $250 per credit hour. And then we also have merit-based scholarships. If your organization or your tuition is not paid by your employer, we can provide you with a merit-based scholarship, and there are some requirements for that. You need to have a specific GPA, and then you need to apply each semester. And the scholarship is a discount on the tuition, so from 10 to 15%. Good. We also have a partnership with the ASEM, which is the American Society of Engineering Management, the official professional society for engineering management. We have a first world chapter, and then we have academic partnership with them where our students can get membership, and then they can get access to the resources. Like, for example, you can get a free textbook that we use in one of our courses from the ASEM. Good. That's all what they have. This is my email here, and then Leanne's email. So feel free to email us anytime, and we'll open it now for questions, and we'll be able or happy to answer any questions you may have.
If you are unable to turn your mic on, you may type it in the chat, and we'll also answer that too.
I actually have a lot of questions, and I'll probably have to schedule a one-on-one with one of you guys. I guess, is there a thesis option in this course? I do want to pursue a PhD, and I want to go into the engineering route, either industrial or computer. Are there options for that, or is this not the right program?
So the engineering management program does not require a thesis. So you are in Louisville, right? So
yes,
you can stop by my office. We can have a one-to-one discussion on that. We have another program, MSIE, online or in person, and that we can do a thesis within that program.
Okay, I'll send you an email, and we can go from there on that.
Sure.
Shoot, I'm just gonna schedule one-on-one with you. We'll probably, I got a lot to talk about, so I don't want to dominate the time here.
Sure. Anyone else have any questions?
Yes, I have a question. So for my undergrad, it's in I have a BET, not a traditional BE or engineering programs. I was curious if that was an acceptable engineering degree to apply to for this particular program, or did I need to go a different route?
Is it engineering technology, you said?
Yes, it is, and it's
I think
through Old Dominion University ABET program accredited.
I think if I'm not mistaken, we have had a student in the past from that program.
Yes,
Um,
yes. Good. It's
so
a
as
good
long as-
program, so yes.
Exactly. As long as it's a bachelor degree, I think it should be fine. We have had multiple students in the program with the engineering technology degree.
Yeah, and
It's
one of the
actually
things we're gonna,
yeah.
yeah, and one of the things we're going to look for, we do get students who have a bachelor's in tech. I think some of those programs are kind of, they probably need take technology out of their degree. I think it doesn't sell it, but we are looking to just make sure that you are accredited. But we're also looking to what courses did you complete? What was your GPA? So as he indicated a little bit ago, we are looking for calculus. We are looking for statistics. So we're going to be looking at those and, not specifically focusing on that tech part of it. Yeah, very good question. Thank you.
Yeah, I have a question. So, question that I have, upon completing the program, do our degrees do it says like online, or it doesn't say anything online?
No, it doesn't. It'll say, obviously from the University of Louisville, Masters of Engineering in Engineering Management. They do not distinguish between online and not online.
Okay,
So no.
gotcha. And one last question, because I know we went over the different think terms where you can take classes. Is it like 18 months to 24, 18 to 24 months? between that time to complete the degree program?
You have actually up
So
to 6 years. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. Every student's different. Every
Okay.
student's different. On average, we're looking at about 24 months for a student to
Okay.
complete. But like he said, you have up to 6 years. So we're gonna work with you and go on your pace. Is it a situation to where you're taking one term class each semester? Are you taking a couple term classes each semester? So every student is different. Everybody's different in their life. So we do
Hmm.
try to balance the professional, personal, and your academia. I don't want to overwhelm you,
Hmm.
so I work with you one on one, and we have, I think we're over 130 in this program now, which maybe
Yes.
140. I think he's shooting for 150. I think he's trying to kill me, but I think we're definitely on track to do that. But we're going to work with you. I'm going to work with you. I work with those students each semester, each term. Um, we'll work through it. If it takes 2 years, if it takes 1 year, which
Yeah.
has happened, or if it takes 6 years, then we're in your schedule.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Osman, we usually, if you're work a full-time employee, we recommend you take one course per term, two courses per semester. But usually we tell students in the first semester, try to take two courses, right? One each term. And then
Uh-huh.
based on that, you can see the workload and you can decide. Then after that, you can decide, oh, okay, well, we take one course in the term, or I can take three in the semester.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you.
Now, yeah, also, if you want to not to take a course in a semester, you can also do that as long as you, I think that we have a course called residency, right? Leanne, MN
Yes,
600. So you
yes,
can pay
yes.
$60 and just take that whole semester off.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank
Yeah,
you.
and one of the unique benefits that our program does offer is we do have fall, spring, and summer. So we have your traditional semesters, but within that fall semester, we offer 2 terms. Within spring, 2 terms, summer, 2 terms. So it allows you that flexibility. If you can't take a class, let's say for term two, whatever reason, then that's fine. But you at least completed one class.
Uh-huh.
This is I'm already getting some active duty students who are being deployed. So we're having
Okay.
to kind of rearrange your schedule. So, it allows for, if you have a birth of a child, if you have a wedding coming up,
Uh-huh.
maybe you just need a mental break. So this program allows for that flexibility because we do offer the 8-week terms.
Okay. So each term lasts for 8 weeks. Correct.
Yes.
Yes. And that would
Okay.
qualify you if you're if I don't know if you're military or not, but if you are seeking FAFSA, and that FAFSA will qualify because, I mean, as long as you qualify,
Uh,
because it is an 8-week term, and that's the minimum for FAFSA.
okay. And after a year, do we have 3 terms or 4?
We have 3 semesters: fall, spring, and summer, and each fall, spring, and summer we offer 2 terms.
Okay, gotcha.
So for example, we are getting ready to start the fall semester August 17th. So our term one will run August 17th through October 7th. And then
Okay.
October 8th through November 30th will be our term two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think the only month we don't teach in is December, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
But I
Correct.
mean, yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
But so we have, as Leanne mentioned, so we have spring, summer, and fall, right? And then we teach, or we do 2 terms in the fall, 2 in the spring, 2 in the summer.
Okay.
So and we offer, most of our courses actually are offered every term, right? So
Mhm.
for example, the 2 required courses, we offer them every semester. So if you are not able to take them in the first semester, you can take in the second semester, for example. But we will work with you on which courses you take first, and then we give you some recommendations as well.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. That was very helpful.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
For as far as the length of time, so I put an application in, how long does that typically take for approval until I can start classes?
So
So
let me ask you,
yes,
yeah,
Yes,
let me ask you a question there. Is Sean, right?
that is correct,
I
Sean.
think I
Yes.
can see it. Did you put an application in for this fall?
I did. I
Okay.
believe I did. It said, when do you want to start? And I was like, I
Fall.
thought that was a little, it was a little, yeah, it was a little quick to say August 17th or whatever the day was. I was like, that
No,
sounds kind of
no,
ridiculous, but
no, it's not. It's not. So once you submit that application, meaning,
okay.
application fees taken care of, you submitted, but you've also provided transcripts, you've provided that resume, and you've provided at least 2 letters of recommendation. Once all of
Okay.
that is submitted to grad school, they will massage it, and then they will release that to me. Then Basil and I, we usually have probably less than a day turnaround on a business day in doing these.
Wow.
And grad school is very quick. Once we admit, we're going to shoot that letter out to you. Now, if you
Outstanding.
have not seen any movement on that in the maybe 5 to 7 business days once you have submitted, immediately send me an email and I'll
Okay.
follow up.
Outstanding.
Yep.
Great.
Thanks, Sean. I
Thanks.
look forward to working
Yeah,
with you.
thank you.
So yeah, I have 2 questions. One,
please.
you said it's 8 weeks. Is that correct?
Yes,
And
yes.
so, are we required to log in an X amount of hours every week?
No, but so the thing is, most courses are structured into modules, right? And most faculty will give you like a homework, right? So that homework they give you a deadline, right? So they will say module 1 is from July 1st to July 7th, right? And then you have to submit the homework and complete the discussion board by July 7th. So you have a whole week, right? So you don't have to log in every day, for example, but there is an expectation that you need to spend like maybe 5 hours every week on the course.
Understood. And thank you very much. And my second question was, how are the exams structured?
Say it again.
How are the exams? How are they structured?
So again, it depends on the course. So some courses, I would say most courses may have exams. And then like in my course, right, the EM 620, I have a midterm exam, a final exam, right? And they give students like a review. I tell them, okay, exam will cover this thing. And then the questions will be, half of the questions will be MCQs. They cover these topics. And then the other half of the questions will be calculations similar to the examples we cover in the class. Something like that. Some courses will not do an exam. They will tell you, okay, you have to do a project or you have to write a report or something like that.
Understood. Thank you.
And some of the courses, the instructor will open like 3 modules ahead. It will tell you, okay, these 3 modules are for the next 3 weeks, right? So you have time to go through them. But again, for the exams, for example, or some assignments, they will have specific dates.
Gotcha. Thank you.
These guys are asking really good questions, and I just wanted to expand upon that a little bit,
Sure.
if I could. Are all classes available every term, or would they be only offered during certain terms or semesters?
Most of our engineering management courses are available every semester. And usually we do courses in the term 1 and then courses in term 2 so that you have options to take in the 2 terms, right? For example, EM 613, which is the operations management, we always offer it in term 1 every semester. And then EM 661, which is the engineering statistics 2, we offer it in term 2 every semester.
Okay, great. I guess, I mean, with that in mind, what is the theoretically, what is the fastest we complete the degree? I mean, it's if we were
You can do
full-time,
it
full
in one.
bore.
You can do 1 year. We have had students who do it in 1 year, but you need to have time for it, right? So you can take so it's 10 courses. You can take 4 in spring, 4 in the fall, 2 in the summer, or maybe do 3, 4. But I mean, if you have time, you can manage it.
Okay.
And James, the thing on that is you have to look at your personal time, your personal commitment, your work commitment to make sure you're not overcommitting on your end. Because of one thing we don't want to happen is you to try to finish too fast and then it academically hurts your GPA. As a grad student, you are required to maintain and graduate with at least a 3.0. And, honestly, unless something catastrophic happens, it's typically not an issue. The students in this program are outstanding students, and they're given a lot of time and effort to it. So I actually recognize your last name. Did you have anybody in the program? Okay, I thought so. Okay. Okay.
I may have reached out to you, or I reached out to just like a online, whatever it was, email
Okay.
inbox. You probably saw me, but yeah, I have a really unique opportunity right now because I'm on sabbatical. I'm going to be off work for the foreseeable future, and I'm likely going to be getting approved for the VA VR&E program, so I can focus all of my time and attention into this.
So we can let you, if you are in a situation, I don't recommend this, but if you're in a situation to where you can take more than 12 hours, again, 2 or 3, depends on how we do our terms, I can work with you on that. Just remind me you're on a sabbatical, so I don't come back to you with an email, about time commitment and all that. We can work with you.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. You guys are asking a lot of great questions, so this really helps. Can you think of anything else, Hazel, that one thing I can say, I've been with the I've been in speed school for 100 years. I heard that we have a CECS alum in here. So that was my program when I was doing undergrad. I do the grad program now, but this program has really grown. It's really taken off, which we're excited because we have a lot of competition out there. But I think our tuition structure speaks for itself if you kind of look at it, especially for military. You can't beat it. So we're excited about that. And we work long hours to ensure that we succeed. And I think so far we're actually doing that. And another thing is too, one thing I do hear from people is you are going to work with us too. We're not going to pass you on to somebody else. If for this program, it's just us in it. And I think we do a pretty good job. So, we're not going to pass you off to somebody else. So we're going to be very familiar with your situation, with your needs, with your desires, your wants, with your plan. So, we're going to work with you on that. And, as long as you communicate with us and just be honest, if you're having trouble, you're struggling, just let us know. But more importantly, let that professor know. And, I don't know if you did that in your undergrad or not, but that goes forever. Any program you're in, always communicate because we're all human. Life happens.
I was actually in the military while I was at speed, and yes, I can attest to that. My professors were very helpful when I was going out on maneuvers and training and stuff.
Awesome. Love to hear that. Love to hear that.
So,
now, you were the CECS student, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. All right. Okay. Maybe that's where I'm getting the name that too.
So James, you said you are interested in PhD in the future.
I am.
So are you interested in engineering management, PhD?
Very much so. I mean, I'd like to start my own consulting practice. And I think this would really lend to that. And the PhD track is just, I'd love to get on that track.
Yeah, I actually have a student who did our online program without a thesis, and she applied for a PhD, University of Arizona, if I'm not mistaken. But you can do a PhD without a thesis in your master's. I mean, it's not required. But if you're thinking about consulting, I think the Six Sigma Black Belt, Six Sigma Graduate Certificate and Black Belt, that's a good option because you can do a lot of work with companies, process improvement and Six Sigma projects.
I'm actually a green belt, so getting the black belt would be wonderful.
Yeah, so the good thing is for our Black Belt graduate certificate and the ISE Black Belt, we don't require green belt. So if you want to do a Black Belt like outside of our program, they will either require a green belt or you have to go through an extensive training. Like for example, ISE, if you want to do just their training for black belt, I think it's like it costs like $8,000 to $10,000
Yeah, it's cost
to do the
prohibitive.
training, and then you do the project and then the exam.
Yeah.
Now the other good thing is, first is for the exam we prepare you with within the course. I can say that 99% of our students who take the exam, the ISE exam, they pass it from the first time. The other thing is we help you with the project. So we will work with you on identifying the project, whether it's in your company or we can help you find the project. And then the instructor or myself, sometimes we work with you on the different project phases. We will tell you, okay, start with the define and then measure, analyze, whatever these 6 steps of the project, and then we'll work with you until we finish it.
Sounds fun. Make engineering fun again.
Yep.
Is Sid Bunker one of your instructors?
What's his name?
Sid Munker?
No.
No,
Is he at
I
Louisville?
have never heard of that name.
no, you
Same
never
here.
heard of Sid? I must
No,
be
I've
hearing
never
that.
heard of Sid.
Okay. He got his PhD from Speed. It must be some other program. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Business or something else.
Well, Faisal, I'm gonna send you an email and see about getting some FaceTime with you, maybe here in the near future.
Sure. I'll put my phone actually in the chat and email. Feel free to text me also. But the answer there.
Do you guys have any other questions we could help answer? Or... This has been a great session, so thank you guys for all the questions.
Great questions. Yeah, great questions.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna jump because I gotta make dinner for my kids, but it's nice meeting you all, and I hope to see everybody in classes here in the near future.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, so if you guys are thinking to
Absolutely.
submit applications, feel free to shoot us an email so that we will know, and then we can follow up on it.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
All right,
All right.
Thank you
too.
guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.